published 1002 EDT, 2nd of September 2017. Updated 1002 EDT, 2nd of September 2017. There was a moment during Barcelona's press conference on Saturday when club director Albert Soler started explaining the departure of Lionel Messi until he was prompted by the club's technical secretary Robert Fernandez sat alongside him. "You mean Neymar," he said. Club officials getting the superstar footballers mixed up was typical of a chaotic summer of transfer dealings at Barcelona. It was also comically ominous. If this board remains in charge and doesn't smarten up, the next post-transfer market press conference may really be about the departure of Messi. Barcelona officials Robert Fernandez and Albert Soler took part in the press conference. The Argentinian has still not signed his new contract extension, and nothing that he has seen in this window will have convinced him that there is any rush. Soler and Fernandez say the contract is validated and the club are just waiting for the right time for Messi to sit in front of the cameras alongside the president and put pen to paper. But at the end of the year he will be into his last 6 months and free to talk with other clubs. It's doubtful he would walk away, but as long as he does not sign, he leaves the president Josep Bartomeu under huge pressure. The dressing room cannot believe how poor the club has been in the market, and Messi, as the most important person in the dressing room, is in no mood for a photo opportunity with grinning directors. The departure of Neymar was a hot topic, as was Barcelona's failure to adequately replace him. Soler said on Saturday that Messi's official signing would happen soon, but Barcelona also said Neymar was 200% not for sale, and that they hope to bring in 1 or 2 new players in the last few days of the deadline. Seeing will be believing. They put this summer's failures down to overpricing. They claim Paris Saint-Germain wanted €70 million, £64 million for Angel Di Maria, and Liverpool €200 million, £185 million for Coutinho. But were they the only 2 players on the market? Could Barcelona not have met buyout clauses for other players, just as PSG had done with Neymar? Why did they not try to sign Kylian Mbappé, a player definitely on the move and who just wanted money in a first-team starting place? Barcelona have not just failed to buy in this window, they have also failed to sell. They argue that the market is crazy and that silly prices are being paid for players, and yet they have spectacularly failed to sell those not wanted by new coach Ernesto Valverde. Lionel Messi's failure to sign a contract is keeping the club's board under immense pressure. Soler claims that Barcelona are at a disadvantage to clubs like PSG simply don't stack up. Harder to run is still at the club, so is Thomas Vermaelen. And although they moved out right-back Douglas, forward Munir El Haddadi and midfielder Sergi Samper all went on loan with no money coming in, other players would have been sold had they been found homes, but no one would pay for enough for the likes of André Gomes and Denis Suarez. Barcelona claimed that they were told it would cost €200 million to take Coutinho from them is denied by Liverpool. In a way, it doesn't matter who is lying. Barcelona failed to recognize in time that the Coutinho deal was not one they could rely on happening. It depended on Liverpool bringing in Thomas Lemar and Virgil van Dijk for a low enough price that would mean they would still make a huge profit once Coutinho was sold. Soler also complained about PSG's unfair financial advantage. "We all need to be playing by the same rules," he said. "Some are playing La Liga and others Parches. Liverpool have already denied they set a price of €200 million for Philippe Coutinho on Friday. Liga and Parches are Spanish board games, so it's basically a snakes and ladders and Ludo comparison. It ignores the fact that whatever slipperiness PSG have been getting away with this summer, Barcelona still have massive financial privileges over the domestic rivals because of television deals. They also remain a commercial behemoth. It should still be able to push almost all other clubs around in the market and are on very dodgy ground, moaning about Qatar's bankrolling of PSG just a few months after ending a long and lucrative shirt sponsorship deal with them. The whinge about PSG wanting €70 million for Di Maria also rings hollow. Why were they even contemplating doing business with PSG? This is the club that took Neymar from them, that now need to sell players to get them out of a financial fair play black hole, and Di Maria is a former Real Madrid player who has taunted the Nou Camp over the years whenever he has scored against Barcelona. It was another daft target. There is another theory in all of this mess. One that suggests that Barcelona never really wanted to spend any money this summer. PSG coach Unai Emery claims they never actually bid for Marco Verratti. Fernandez and the rest of the Barcelona board know they are under more scrutiny than ever. Not even a club record deal for Ousmane Dembele has been enough to satisfy fans and critics. Did they only stick with Coutinho as the sole target because they knew he was ungettable? Neymar's departure left them with no option but to buy Ousmane Dembele, but the rest has just been noise. With the signings of Paulinho and Nelson Semedo, there was barely a net spend to speak of. Maybe that's why they grinned the way through the press conference. They have to finance the redevelopment of the Nou Camp. If the current squad wins things this year, then they will have played the cards right after all. But Dembele alone will surely not cover the goals-assists deficit that Neymar leaves. They failed to buy a replacement for the increasingly fragile Andres Iniesta, and they go into the season with Vermaelen as the fourth centre-back. This is a hole that only Messi can dig them out of, not only by signing his contract renewal but also carrying the team on his shoulders for another season and delivering trophies that will make supporters forget the farce of the summer transfer market.